Hi, I'm Abby. Welcome to Bellastitch.
Hi guys, I'm Abby. That was Mary. Welcome to Bellastitch. So today, I left my notes downstairs. No notes then! I recorded this already, but my microphone, I don't know, I didn't plug it in correctly. It should have worked. It didn't, so here we go. Anyway, I meant to come back sooner, but my bronchitis said no. So here we are. A lot later than planned, but at least we're here, right? So let's get started. I am here to talk about my January finishes and February stitching, which is all part of my Stitch 10 and 20 challenge lineup. So here we go. First project finished this year, I even ironed it, is Hornbook Angel by the Primitive Needle. This is stitched on 36 count flax with DMC 310. There's supposed to be a second color for the inside of the wings and on her face, but I skipped that and just did the black. My goal eventually is to fill this wall with black stitching, because I bought a gigantic cone of 310. I need to use it up. Okay, next project that I finished in January is Winter Fox by Notforgotten Farm. I converted all the colors and I actually restarted this. I originally started this when I did stitch 42. I stitched it on Ren. And then I made a mistake. So I fudged it. And then it didn't line up. So I fudged it. And it still wouldn't line up. And then I couldn't figure out how to fudge it anymore to make things line up. So what I did was I started over on 36 count charcoal by Lakeside Linen. I am so glad that I started over because this looks amazing. The green is Gloriana Spanish Moss. The black is HDF Basic Black. The orange is DMC 4135. That's the color variations. The white trees are HDF Lace Agate. And the snow 7 stitches at the bottom is HDF Platinum. Oh, and the brown, kind of brown trees is HDF Nutmeg. So I am super, super happy with this. I like this version a lot. Olivia B says stitch fall colors on blue, and she is totally correct. I love it. Okay, so that was finish number 2. I finished those 2 projects within 2 days of each other. I was working on them simultaneously. So Winter Fox was on the Lowry in the living room, and Hornbook Angel was my kitchen / travel project. So next up, last finish for January is Summer Iris by Blackbird Designs. This is unknown linen. I used the called for colors for the petals. It's washing out. Okay, that's much better. The petals are done in cappuccino and red currant. I think that's gassed. I will put it in the show notes. The green is HDF C-Rack. The blue is HDF Cyanic. And the beige is also another HDF. I forget the name right now. So this was my kitchen project after I finished Hornbook Angel. And then I recharted the border to make it symmetrical. I had to, they conveniently, the design was convenient for me, conveniently designed by Alma. So she already had the A there. I just had to move the border one over, I think, and one down to make it symmetrical. I can't with the asymmetrical borders, so that was an easy fix, so I fixed it. Next, so those, I finished 3 projects in January. Those 3 are all part of my Stitch 10. I know Stitch 10 starts in February, but I started in January. There's no stitching police. If there is, you can go talk to my lawyer, Diana. It is Kismet Stitches. February. Today. February. Just check. February 19. I finished Annie Hyssop's Harvest Moon by the Primitive Needle. It is beautiful. I need to scooch over. Okay. I used the called for Bittersweet. That's the highlighter orange you see. And Nutmeg, which is the orange in the barn. And then the rest is Floss from Stash. I am doing well with Stitch from Stash. No purchases so far for 2020. So no purchases for 2020. That will change because the market releases they look amazing. So I need the Lindy Stitches, Mary's Garden, Sewing Garden, that one, I need that one. I need the Michelle Bendy and the Blue Flower collaboration. Those are the 2 on top of my head. I'm gonna cough. Okay, so Annie Hyssop's Harvest Moon by the Primitive Needle. So I am 4 out of 10 done with Stitch 10 in 20. Yay me! My current kitchen project, which will be project number 5 for Stitch 10, is Hornbook Sampler by Barrick Designs. Old school, Kathy Barrick. Copyright 2001. Holy moly! Well, that's all I have. I started this when I did Stitch 42. If you did not see my Stitch 42 video, when I turned 42 2 years ago, I thought it would be a good idea to start 42 new things. I turned 42 in November. I ended up starting 60 new projects between November and December 31st. If you're wondering how do you kit up 60 projects, a lot of my projects just have like a few strands of DMC black in it. You don't need to kit up the whole thing. That's future use problem. You can get started certainly on a big chunk of your projects with just one floss. So don't worry too much about it. Just pack enough stuff to get started. Next project is going to be a new start. Project number 6 is Mystic Sampler by the Primitive Needle. Oh, join me on Instagram, hashtag OOPSal2020. Stitch on your out of print projects. Right? You have one. It doesn't have to be Primitive Needle. It can be out of print Blackbird. Anything from the Sampler and Antique Needlework Quarterly, that's out of print. The old Kathy Barrick charts. Whatever's out of print. Right? The Gift of Stitching projects, those are out of print. Anyway, these are the colors I picked out. These are all HDF. Because this chart calls for 17 colors, I had none of them. I had one. I had Curry. And then everything else I didn't have, couldn't find, or I don't know. It's very colorful for a primitive needle. But it's also teeny tiny motifs. So, you know. I don't know what it's gonna look like. We'll see. But I am starting that on 32 count Ren. This is a borrowed unicorn, so I need to get it done quick and sent back home. Okay, so that's number 6. Number 7 is in my Marlene bag. Hi, Marlene. I love Marlene. She knows. She knows why. Hi, Marley. Alright, I'm being creepy now. This project bag is a scary one. What is it? A bowl full of scary one. I bought the kit, so, but I am stitching it on 40 count Wood Smoke by Lakeside Linens. I'm working on the snake now. And if you're working on this and you're like, her colors are off, yes it is. Because I wasn't paying attention and I messed up the color change here. So I just ran with it, whatever, it's fine. The witch is done, the cauldron and the smoke is done. See, this tree just needs a trunk. And I need to finish the nope rope. 2 other trees, some doodads, and that will be done. So this is, what is this? 6, 7, 8. I'm being realistic with picking out my projects. Unlike last year where I thought I was gonna finish Map of Hawthorne Hollow, Pelican, and like 2 long dogs in like 1 year, and that's not happening. Next project is Permin of Copenhagen. I forget the name of the sampler. Lorraine Rags Stitches USA finished hers. Kelly Evergreen Needle is stitching this also. It's the Veerland sampler. Museum Celle 1826 or something is what it's called. Mine is on, I think it's 32 count. It might be 36 count. Vintage Country Mocha. I am using, for the main color, that is Gloriana Seaweed. Most of the motifs are done 2/2. This one here is 1/1, 1/2. See, it's lighter, it's less saturated. The accent color is Silk Mill Clematis and HDF Purple. Rebecca gave me the Clematis. So, why did I do one strand? Because I was running out of floss and I was trying to save the project by not buying more floss, and that was not gonna happen. I had a hank of Gloriana and it wasn't enough. So I bought more floss. I'm gonna finish this 1/2 and then maybe 2 more motifs 1/2. And there you go. This is gonna be my big project for 2020. Yeah, just trying to be realistic with the goals. That's 8. Number 9. I feel like I messed up something. Number 9 is, yep, my ornament. I'm almost done. It's this deer from Phoebe's Forest. I'm just gonna stitch a deer and like this little tree maybe. I am using sugar maple. I stitched this for Bear. That's Bear's ornament. No, I did not FFO the ornaments for the tree. Freya wanted to be Rudolph, the most important reindeer of all. This was done. These were done 2018. And hubby got deer butt. So I need to finish mine. And then I'll FFO them. And then they'll be on the tree for 2020. And Christmas in my house starts November 6, 2020. Which is a Saturday. So... Saturday, putting the tree up. I'll flash how many days left until Christmas at my house. Number 10 is Spring's Promise by Blackbird. This is Loose Feathers number 1. I have a very puny, beyond pathetic start on it. What did Brenda call it? A serial start? Which way is up? I don't even know. That's all I have. I started in the middle. Focus. It's not gonna focus because it's pathetic and awful. But like that's all I have. Like a blob in the middle. This amazing fabric is Mama Bear by hand-dyed by Stephanie. It looks like a freaking brownie. It's beautiful. Mama Bear. Alright. So that's 10. 11. Can't just leave it alone. 11 is Full Moon by Good Huswife. I was just gonna stitch this, but that one kind of looks cute too. So maybe I'll stitch that one too. So 11 and 12, because those are 2 separate pieces. I am using my leftover Gothic, and that's what I have. I'm using 1 strand of HDF Exemplar Flexstone. I should have enough for both. Right? 12. I have spares. So just chill. 12. 12. I invited myself to Laura Stitch Along. I forget who she was stitching along with. But they're working on It's Berry Time by Blackbird. I have the alphabet all done. So I'm working on this side. This is 36 count mellow. But picture this plus. But the weave is very tight on this mellow. So I'm only using one strand of floss. Plus I only have limited silk. So I am really trying to stitch from stash. So. And yes, I have an obscene amount of stash. Which is why I'm trying to stitch from stash. Right? Okay, 12. 13. 13 is Merry Christmas, Ella Vaughn. I need to finish this because again, it's not my chart. I need to finish it and return it. I finished the house. I finished the house. I finished the house. And that's the extent of my singing ability. So I just need to finish the border. There's gonna be another tree here. And then like 20 feet of snow. But it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Right, 13. 14, because again, a borrowed chart. I told her I didn't have to send it to me yet because I wasn't sure when I was gonna get to it, but she's like, I'm sending it anyway. So I have to stitch it. Summer house. Here's story. I bought this when it first came out because I love the house. And then I sold it because I'm like, I'm never gonna stitch that. So thank you, dear friend, for loaning me this. I have a bunch of stuff I need to send to people. So I will be working on that. I do feel better now. I don't feel like I'm gonna contaminate the world if I go out. What else do I have? That's all I have. Do you want to see? I was gonna try to finish this year. Beneath the Sunlit Sky. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh, I put 2019 on it and I didn't finish it in 2019. That's pretty. I should finish this. 15. There. Stitch 15 and 20. Alright. Aim high. Go big or go home. Right? Oh look, I painted my room. Carpet is back installed. I installed baseboards. I need to get the electrician here to change my outlets. I need to install a doorknob. I need to bring in my stuff back in here. So, not today because I'm tired now. I still get winded, so I'm trying not to overexert. But I have this restless energy and I'm trying to fight it because I don't want to get sick again. I'm done with getting sick. Okay, so I am going to edit this and upload. And if the stars align, I'll even have show notes ready. And hopefully this microphone works. So that's it. That's all I have. I will see you in March. March is gonna be bananas. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I'll see you next time. Bye!